Welcome to Meet the Fleet here at Barnabas Junction, and today we're going to be having a look at this. These are the Royal Mail Letters Class 1 to 8 diesel parcels units. There have been two diesel parcel units produced by Heljan, for which I have both in front of you. But before we have a look, we'll go into a little bit of detail about these diesel parcel units. These two Class 1 to 8 diesel parcel units were built by Carriage and Wagon and were introduced into service in 1959. In front of you, in double O gauge by Heljan, we have two of the 10 that were only produced for operations on the UK railway network. Pre-nationalisation companies such as GWR had shown possibilities of using self-propelled parcel units with the AEC vehicles. BR adopted the principle when considering orders during the modernisation plan of the late 1950s. Orders were placed with Cravens for 3 cars and with Gloucester Carriage and Wagon for 6 cars for the Western region and 4 cars for the London Midland region. The 6 Western region versions entered service in 1960. They were fitted with central gangway connectors, with offset driving cabs and 3 pairs of sliding doors on each side, giving excellent access. 2-digit head code boxes were fitted under each windscreen, with twin engine exhaust extending from sole bar to the roof at one end only. The London Midland region had identified a need for a similar vehicle to work in the Manchester area. 4 were delivered, but varied from the Western region versions in not having gangway connectors. These were replaced by a 4-character head code and central cab window. The units were fitted with Blue Square MU equipment, which enabled them to work with most of the other DMU classes and their ability to haul other vehicles such as BGs, PMVs and CCTs, making them a useful asset when rostering duties. Different buffers were fitted with oval, large oleos and clipped round type, finding favour, as well as sandboxes which were fitted to the Western region examples from new. In later years, 4 of the Western region DPUs transferred to the Midland and subsequently lost their gangway connections. Some also lost their head code boxes that were replaced with marker lights. As built, they were equipped with 2 Albion 230 brake horse engines, but some later lost these in favour TL11 units. Their service life ended, with the last examples being withdrawn in November 1990. Unfortunately, none of these survived preservation. So, let's take a look at the models themselves. So here we have 2 of the Class 1 to 8 produced by Heljan. These are 89211 and 89231, fleet numbered 55992 Royal Mail Letters and 55991 Royal Mail Letters. These both are 21 pin and have yet to be chipped. So as they are both identical, I'll just get one out for you. So let's have a look at one of these models. Okay, so as you can see, they come in the pretty much standard Heljan packaging. Striking blue with the striking logo for Heljan, with the glass window so you can see what's inside. So take the sleeve off, and inside we can see that this model is certainly very well packaged in a nice solid box, and the pretty much standard now across all manufacturers ice cube block packaging. Let's take it. So there we have it out of the box now, and plenty of polystyrene packaging around to protect your model, front and rear, top and bottom. So before we take a look, let's have a look what we've got inside. Inside we have nice little leaflets explaining all about your locomotive, your Class 1 to 8 DPU, operation there for DCC, and very nicely they've actually supplied a blown up diagram of not just the internal areas of the loco itself with number coding for each separate individual part should you need to have to replace anything. Hopefully you never will. They also supply a blown up diagram of the body shell too. Now this is not something I've actually seen much of from other manufacturers, so this is quite a welcome addition. So yeah, as you can see, each of the individual parts on the body shell are replaceable also, and with each one being numbered, so if you ever need to find a replacement, you know which part number to be looking for. Going down as far as even the exhaust pipes across the front and the glazing for the lighting, which is absolutely superb. Even down to the air vents, ventilation, which are positioned around the body. Those two can also be replaced. So that's an excellent bit of paperwork, essential paperwork supplied by Heljan, and a little bit of the history about your DPU. So slide it out of the packaging and open it up. Now a little bit extra I've noticed with Heljan is not just the overall ice cube, they also put front panelling on for added protection, which just needs to be unclipped from either side. There we go. And now we have the model. Just so reference, underneath we also do have an extra detailing pack which has extra couplings and some pipe work as well, which will be added at a later date. So, as well as in the ice cube packaging, it's very wrapped up in a nice plastic sleeve, so gently, without pulling on any of the components, slide that out, put that to one side, and there we have Class 128 DPU, Royal Mail letters. And I must say, first visual looks at it overall is how incredible, how well the undercarriage is detailed with the boxes and the exhausts. Incredible. Also we can see that we have the corridor connectors in this with sprung buffers, but I'm not saying, I must say they're not highly sprung, they're just a little bit. Nice little touch. So as I said, all these parts can be replaced if you should need so. And looking around the opposite side also, the carriage is highly detailed as well. So let's go for a closer look. Let's have a look. So taking you in a little bit closer now, you can see that we have some lovely detail in there, pipe work. We also have some lovely detailing just here, and also you can see there's some metal grab rails also underneath each of the cab windows. There also 55991, the other being 59992. They are identical. It does come with directional lighting and as you see, sprung buffers, and these are the round buffers. Let's have a look at the sides. So underneath we can see we have the drive shafts. It's quite highly detailed drive shafts and exhausts, nicely brought out in detail there. Very good Heljan for that. Drive shafts both sides in view, which if I look carefully you can just about see them this end underneath the bogie just there. Bogies themselves are not heavily detailed in comparison to the underframe. They do come with the Heljan stamp. But nonetheless will look excellent when in operation. Above we have air venting and the ribs roofing, and on the opposite side it is identical at both ends. So I must say this is definitely a superb model by Heljan. Very pleased to have snapped these up and look forward to have these running here at Barnabas Junction. Another thing to note is how striking the doors are and how excellent the print is of the livery. We have door handles for the cabs, and we also have metal handles on the doors, which is exceptional, and also the grille interior of the windows. Excellent detail. Very pleased. So let's take her over onto the layout and see it running. So welcome back, and now we have DPU on the layout. It hasn't had a decoder fitted yet, so we get the usual buzzing sound as per standard. As you can see, it has cab lighting and headlights which are nice and bright, but as it has not yet had a decoder fitting, it does actually show both headlights, front and rear, and cab lights also. Once the decoder has been fitted, I'm sure this will be corrected and will display tail lights as it should. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to leave you now with some shots of it running through Barnabas Junction. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Please remember to always like, share, comment and subscribe. And if you haven't already done so, hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button to be kept up to date and notified of future videos here at Barnabas Junction. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.